financial resource, the human resource, to go and take on a market like Ghana, and vice versa. The Ghanaians that are looking for opportunities in South Africa, the agencies like Westgrow, GIPC, the Ghana Export Promotion, are there to support, businesses to go and explore. This morning at the Ghana Investment Summit, we met a Ghanaian company who has just bought a business in Cape Town, and they want to transform that business into shoe manufacturing, employing a lot of people in Cape Town. And those are things that go under the radar, people that don't know about it. But so there's so many examples. So we engage them and see how we can support them because they have some small issues that they want to try to solve, to get things going. But the investments almost done. So there's so many business that's going on between the two countries that are not always known of. And so I think this kind of session that we have every year, the networking session, the B2B that we do, are those that create that kind of business, that kind of trade, that kind of investment, in the two countries, as well as when we host, business people. I already have 2 or 3 Ghanaians that are coming, to Cape Town in the next few weeks, and we are going to look after them, make sure that they've got a productive time in Cape Town in terms of business meetings, and as leisure as well, because Cape Town, you don't go for tourism. I mean, you don't go for business without enjoying a little bit of tourism. So, and luckily we are both the trade, investment, and also the tourism agency in the Western Cape. So we're able to provide, the service at all levels. So I just want to thank everybody who is here today. The program is quite easy. We didn't really want to pack the program with long presentations because first it's in the afternoon. Secondly, we just came back from the Ghana Investment Summit where there was enough presentation. So we thought, let's have this session today more as an interactive session. So the program is quite simple. We will have, the official welcome from the High Commissioner, South African High Commissioner in Ghana, and then our partner for this this trade mission, the Cape Winelands Municipality. They're going to give you a bit of a presentation for you to know and understand what they are all about. We as Westgrow don't often do presentations because we come here over and over, so we don't want to go people with the same presentation all the time. So I just brief, the audience on what Westgrow is. Should I say, I just remind, the people on Westgrow is, because most of you know what we are, the Western Cape Investment, Trade and Tourism Promotion Agency. And as I said earlier on, our mission is to, to promote investment in the Western Cape, promote trade, promote tourism. And this is part of the job that we do, which is, bring people together as far as intra-African trade is concerned. So after our colleagues on the Cape Winelands, do the presentations, then we will hand over to the South African companies that are here. So we screen some, their presentations while they introduce themselves, so that you have a visual understanding of what products or services they provide. And then after, we open to any remarks from our Ghanaian counterparts. So that's more or less what the program is going to be. And obviously, we will then go for the B2B or networking, if I can put it that way, engagement, because that's why we are here, and some refreshment, obviously, at the end. So thank you again. And on that note, I would like to call on Your Excellency to please give your word of welcome. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I don't know, should I say the same as you say, Michael, that I'm not going to say presentation. Every year I am certain of that Westro will come to Ghana and bring a delegation. There is one delegation I'm certain of. And over the past 3 years that I've been here, I can bear testimony to the delegations, the business opportunities, and also promoting South Africa in all provinces and of course Cape Town in particular. I don't know, is it the wines that we get high on, Michael, but it's in all industries. And I'm also not a, what do you say, what do you refer to, the ones that are in the limelight? I think me and Zwake, we run a small vision here, so we're not really in the limelight. So our focus is primarily on you. And the trajectory of the African continental free trade area. I am more passionate about women in business, but getting the partnerships together, creating the opportunities, and hence when I announced the free visa for up to 90 days a year, not because of the pressure that we get in the High Commission, but because of the opportunities and what it actually means. If we want to move our goods, we move our people as well. And this has been significant for both our relations, South Africa and Ghana. South Africa and Ghana has long-standing relations between our presidents, between our two nations bilaterally. As I've said this morning during the GIPC opening address at the Ghana Investment Week, at the advent of South Africa's democracy, Ghana was the first diplomatic mission that was opened. We know the relationship between Mandela and Ghana, and that relationship has transcended over 29 years. Next year we'll be celebrating 30 years of our democracy. And as we do that, every time Michael comes with a delegation, I see new people, because it's new people in the industry. It's not the same people. It means there's something that we are doing right. We are now able to get businesses, we are able to share experiences, and this is what it ideally means, that we take from the Ghanaians as well as we also as South Africans learn, because this is what precisely what it means. We've got, as we speak, a delegation in Cape Town, chocolatiers, right here from Accra, going to our beautiful mother city there as well. And this is ideally what we seek to achieve. But for me, it's not to have a long address, but just to welcome you. And I also welcome you to a very safe nation. Ghana is a very safe nation in this region. The hospitality, I'm sure from the time that you arrived, Michael, on Saturday night, I think we were still celebrating the rugby win. The hospitality, the Ghanaian hospitality. So for me, is to say to you, Akwaba, welcome to Ghana, and may you have successful B2B interactions tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and also make sure that you do also put in some time to go and see some cultural history, quite rich history in this country as well. But this is basically what I see and Congratulations to you, Michael, to always bring delegation and to bring in sectors and that they complement each other and we then begin to do business. If we don't patronize our African goods, nobody's going to patronize it for us. So I thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Indeed, I mean, we've been bringing so many different sectors, and I think the importance of these missions is the success stories, because success stories attract, other people. The thing with Africa is that you have many business people that have the potential to do very well in any African country, but sometimes the misconception that we have by social media, and I'm talking about not just for other African countries, but even when you travel to Ghana or Nigeria or DRC, they also have some misconception about South Africa, and that's why it's very important when we travel to countries for people to see that these are beautiful countries. People are very welcoming, as the High Commissioner said, and we also very pleased when we host the other delegations coming to Cape Town. They can see that this is beautiful countries. They don't need to go to Europe. They don't need to go to the US to experience that beauty. So it's very important for us, when we have this movement of people from both directions. So thank you very much again, and we always appreciate the support that we get from the South African High Commission in Ghana. It's a pity that Mr. Zwaki is leaving very soon, but it's been very, very beautiful, great years of partnership, because I call it partnership, between us, WESCO, and the South African High Commission, and I'm sure will continue for many years to come. So thank you very much. On that note, I would like to call on our colleagues from the Cape Winelands